What is up? We are live. We are here for Supa-Flexin Sundays. We did this last year whenever we had Supa-Flex contest. We're going to do it again this year. Let's say hi to the chat. We have Pepper Tony. We have Jamie. Absolutely. I asked it to make me fatter. It didn't work out very well. It just made me look beefier. We have Bayou Bengal. We have JT. Start early. Some of us are bored. I was Pepper Tony. What's up, Brainy? How we doing? Mike Rob. Somebody called someone's mom for sure, says Mike Rob. Absolutely. Absolute legend out there. But we will get to thoughts for the day and drafting after the intro.
Hey, we're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls in descent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains. From late season voids, he's dropping all the flames. Bestball, Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who? Hey, thunder in the names, claiming all the kills. Flames, names, games. Degen wrath of fuse, stone age torment remains. Bestball eternal, in Rumain's infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs screaming, Cayman chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire, drafting through the veins.
Welcome, Bestball on Call. If you guys aren't subbed to Bestball on Call, give him a sub. Jamie over at the IDP Center as well. What's up, Lyric Lessons? I don't believe I've seen you here before. Welcome. Hope you enjoy. The Gale is back. Supa-Flex season is absolutely upon us. We all love it. And we got Peanut Punch. How we doing, everybody? So, thoughts for the day. I think there's a couple. I'm going to redo some rankings. ETR is like incredibly bullish on the Steelers. Like I still don't see it. I like the DK Metcalf having him like pick in the 50s. Like I think is where they have him. Like I don't see it at all. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he does move up, but like I think that to me means that Michael Pittman is too low because that's kind of where I'm at. I think Pittman's the player that if Rodgers is there is going to perform better. So that is the route that I'm going to do that or take with that. What's up, Alex? How we doing, Bayou? And Quill. Welcome, Quill. So that's the random thought for the day. I quit calling my mom when she gave my number to my ex-fiance, had to change your number and didn't give your new number to your mom. Oh, so you bought her silence. Got it. JT out here buying his mom silence on Mother's Day. Gotta love it. All right, but we're gonna jump into a Supa-Flex draft over here on Underdog. We're gonna go to the field general and we're gonna jump in 15 seconds.
We never leave the brine. Fury, endless, mix, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who waits? Immortal.
A bunch of you got in the pre-flow. So let's go ahead and put the background tunes on. I'm feeling pretty good today. I did schedule to have – I'm working Tuesday and I'm going to have Friday off. So I'm going to be doing some stuff based around the schedule release on Friday. Don't have that exactly pinned down yet, but definitely going to be doing that. So this week, I will not be live on Tuesday. Tomorrow, Bestball Chosen will be on. He reached out and he's going to be on. He at least has a challenge to be on. I think you can tout. So we are going to have him on, give him a chance to just chill with the rest of us. We get the 102. We got JT at the 3. We got Peanut at the 4. We got Legion at the 5. We have Quill at the 7. I don't know if Big Pun follows or not, but I've seen the name a couple times. We have Alex at the 10. If you're in here and I didn't shout you out, go ahead and say something. As always, or as recently, members, I will review. If you don't want to review and you're a member, you can just say you don't want to review. I will do it if you don't specifically request to not get reviewed, though. But I have absolute bags of Lamar Jackson and Supa-Flex. I have 20% Josh Allen and Supa-Flex, and I have 3% Jahmyr Gibbs. I don't know if this is right, but I'm going to go ahead and still take Lamar, though. I do kind of think that the argument is fair between having Gibbs and Bijan 1 and 2, but I'm not quite there yet. I've only done like 30 of these, so I will worry about balancing exposure out once I've got like 75 in. And if I'm still that low on Gibbs, I will definitely balance the exposures at that point. My teams are my own intellectual property. You do not have permission to review them. All right. All right. I mean, that is... I mean, if you're drafting on stream, you kind of are already giving up the idea of that being intellectual property for yourself that you're trying to hide. The question is, would you have Josh Allen and Saquon or Bijan and Mahomes? Right. And I think that it's pretty close. Like, I think it kind of leans the Bijan Mahomes, right? Like, or the Jahmyr Gibbs Justin Herbert. Like, Herbert goes a little earlier. But and I do understand that. But I want to be around the field on Josh Allen and Lamar. I just don't want to be way under on Gibbs. Not taking Josh or Lamar at 1-2 is just bad. No argument, in my opinion. JD too, to be honest. Got it. Yeah, there's no intellectual property in this room. Yeah, you're listening to me. All the intellect is gone. It's all gone, guys. I've drained it all from you by just being here. You aren't allowed to have good intellect while discussing things with me or listening to me. I will, by myself, make you worse at everything. That's what we do here. Absolutely, JT. JT's onto it. He gets it. He that guy gets it. We got I wonder, like, I'm curious what percent of Dak Prescott drafters take CeeDee Lamb. It's more like Josh Genty versus Bijan Mahomes. And, like, at that point, I think Josh Genty is kind of closer, right? Like, if I can get James Cook or Genty, like, I'm good there, right? So there's a lot of quarterbacks here. I'm going to go ahead and take CeeDee Lamb. I still believe that the hero wide receiver is kind of very valuable in these. So we're going to take CD here. And we might take Mahomes. We're going to take either Mahomes or Barkley. So we're going to take Mahomes. We're going to have the hero wide receiver here. Lamar, Lamb, Patrick Mahomes. Probably a quarterback down here and a running back. And then we'll just slam a bunch of running backs. We're going to do something a little different this time. You guys are just popping in. If you could smash a like, that would be fantastic. If I'm on the turn, I do the combo. Yeah, to be honest with you, I've just pretty much, as you've seen on my streams, I've pretty much only been drafting at the 1, 2, and 3 spot. Like, I'm not really drafting at any other spot in Supa-Flex. So all of my exposures are really high and weighted. I have 13% Allen, 20% Lamar, and 13% Bijan. Like, I'm not upset about it. like that. Don't think that I'm upset about it. I'm definitely not upset about it, right? But over time, I'm sure my exposures will look a lot different because I will start getting the other picks. Like I'm way under on Justin Herbert, who I really like. I think I've only got like 3% Herbert because I'm not picking on this side of the board at all. So I was picking at the 7 a bunch, and I have a bunch of Jamar Chase teams too. But like picking at 9, 10, 11, 12, I've not really been back there a lot this season yet. Yeah, it really like it's pretty great, to be honest. But yeah, I've been stuck up here, and like what it does, it also like leans your exposures into the other quarterback, the 3rd round, right? Or the 4th and 5th round. So like I'm gonna be a lot heavier on like Cam Ward, Malik Willis, possibly. Like I guess Malik went pretty high in this one, but we're gonna be pretty high on a lot of those guys. Just because they go on that side of the board, right? So that's what we're doing right now. Just ate a homemade cheesecake with some homemade mango sauce on top. Wow, it's good. Steak, too juicy. Yeah, like not if it's Bayou making it. Bayou is a well done steak guy, and I don't know why is Kenneth Walker going to 41. That is wild. Are there no quarterbacks left? Not really. I might do my first Bowers team here. You know, I might just like say screw it and go double anchor receiver if Rice makes it. Okay, well, we're not doing that. So they have 2 running backs. Yeah, we'll definitely take Travis Etienne here. Well done and juicy. I don't believe it. That's not a thing that exists by you. That's not a thing that exists. So we will take Cam Ward, I think. Or do we want to just double up? Let's yeah, let's take Cam Ward here. Let's secure up the quarterback room. We have an anchor wide receiver. We can just slam running backs for like the next 4 rounds, and hopefully make up ground there. So the team right now through 5: Lamar Jackson, CeeDee Lamb, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Etienne, and Cam Ward. Yeah, I've never seen a well done steak that's juicy, sir. So prove it. You'll have to prove it sometime, by you. Maybe it's juicy because you're pulling it out of the swamp. Maybe that's what's going on by you. Yeah, so let's look and see what people are doing here. We got Peanut, double anchor, Gibbs, Cook, Goff, Stroud, Daniel Jones. Like, that looks really, really fun. Like, do I like that more than this? Maybe. Like, the double anchor running back is really, really strong, right? You still got 3 quarterbacks that should be fine. I have 2 really strong quarterbacks and an absolute monster receiver. But you have 2 running backs that are going to absolutely lap my running backs, right? So I do actually prefer Peanut's build to mine at the moment. We'll see how they finish out. And then JT takes Rice from me. How dare you? Bijan, Jefferson, Murray, Rashi, Kyron Williams. I like the balanced approach. You usually don't do the balanced approaches. I like this balanced approach. We'll see if you can get there at quarterback, though. You did get the Jefferson, Kyler, and if you're not into Bryce Young at all, I understand just taking Kyron. I thought about taking Kyron over him. So Scadabo gets pulled up to 59. Is that his ADP now? His ADP is basically there now. That's pretty interesting. It is finally ahead of Bucky Irving in this contest. So Quill, Jamar Chase, anchor wide receiver, Trevor Lawrence, Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs, Bryce Young, David Montgomery. That's a very strong start. I'm hoping one of these running backs make it to me, and they're not going to. So, I mean, we may just do that or that. We may push running back in this room. Okay, we're not going to have to. All right, so we're going to take Travion. And if Judkins falls back around, we'll take Judkins. And if he doesn't, we're going to go ahead and take Zay Flowers. So he has 3 running backs already, so he might not do that. What do we got here? Making me wait. Look at this guy making me wait for it. Timing out. All right, yeah, we get Judkins there. That feels pretty good. So we got Lamar, Mahomes, Cam Ward, and then we took CeeDee Lamb, and we still ended up with ETN, Hendo, and Judkins. That if that would have been Flowers instead of Judkins, I would feel a little thin at running back. But I feel pretty strong about this start right now. I really do. I would have been very tempted on Colston Loveland as well, but Peanut also took him. Like, Peanut's got a very, very balanced team, very strong looking team here, but we'll see how his wide receivers end up. He's definitely pushing the wide receivers all the way. I'm going to start doing more teams like this as well, because wide receiver gets pushed pretty far. So if wide receiver fills out, well, hell of a team. Right, like I really like the idea of the anchor wide receivers this year. I think that with more teams going to 12 personnel, the elite, like, so for regular best ball, I think that like double anchor is kind of the way to go, because we're going to have less wider. You need 3 of them. If you have 2 really strong ones, you're going to have less of a, like, you're going, the ones down the board aren't going to be on the field as often if the league is moving to 12 personnel, right? Like, just common sense stuff. In this, you only need 2 receivers. So if you have a single one, you can push the rest of the wide receivers a decent amount. And like, if my next one is like Jaden Reed and I get like 3 guys around that range, I feel pretty solid about it with CeeDee Lamb, right? Since we only need 2 spots. So with Lamar, Patrick Mahomes, and Cam Ward, we should be able to be done at quarterback as well. So Devontae Adams is one of the players I'm needing to move up in my ranks a little bit. All the smart people are saying that they're pretty high on him. I've had Terry McLaurin high for a while. I don't know why he keeps falling, but he does. So, but I know he didn't hear because Jaden Daniels went, because Paul knows what he's doing, and he wasn't going to come back, right? But McLaurin generally goes after most of these players that are going off the board right now. And I totally do not get it. I don't get it at all. I have a ton of Tony Pollard. I'll take Tony Pollard again. I'll take Ramondre. I actually won't take Ramondre. But I think this is kind of the order of things for me. What's up, Caddy? Glad you could get in here today. You popped in last night as I was leaving. Thank you for popping in tonight. Sorry about that last night. I had to get to bed to go to work. So we had a good stream last night, though. I don't know if you rewatched it, but I had a good time. I had a really good time. All right, so we might get Pollard back. We're definitely going to take Pollard here. And I think I'd be okay just handcuffing that running back. I don't know. Like, do I want to take... We're going to take Jalen Warren, I think. Or do we want... We'll take Ramondre, and we can be like, we're a little thin. We're going to be thinner at wide receiver, but we've definitely built out running back now. We got ETN, both New England backs, Judkins and Pollard. Pollard stacked up. We don't have any other stacks right now, but those other stacks, they'll come later. What's up, Bearcat? I heard you getting called out in the ETR stream a couple days ago. How we doing? How we doing, sir? If you guys are just popping in, if you could smash a like, that would be fantastic. We're definitely doing a second draft. I will probably set a like goal for a third draft. It'll probably be reasonably high since I'm already a little tired. It'll probably be like 45 likes for a third draft. So we put the number out there. So it's 45. At 45 likes, we will do a third draft. If we don't get there, we don't get there. Like goal, 1K likes. Absolutely. Dog Pound knows. He gets it. Ready to get in the Supa-Flex streets. I love the Supa-Flex streets. I don't know that this is correct. Like, I'm not doing a lot of double New England running back, but I don't want 0 of it in my portfolio. I do think there's a pretty decent chance that like Stevenson starts off the season. Like they're both going to have spike weeks throughout the season, right? And I think the Saints are going to be one of the higher scoring teams in the league. And then just upside bets on RB1s and bad offenses. Like if either one of these offenses turn it around, like that could actually work out pretty well with the anchor of CD Lamb. And like, so what I was talking about with Peanut earlier, like he kept waiting till round 8. So wide receiver 1, DJ Moore, and then Alec Pierce. So he's got Gibbs, James Cook, Price. He fit Loveland in there. So he's gonna have 3 solid running backs. I'm curious to see how he finishes this team out. That's more like how I was building last year. I would take the 2 receivers and then take more running back. And I don't think that was correct. I really don't think that was correct. I was just talking about Jaden Reed earlier. I wouldn't mind getting him here as wide receiver 2. And I would like to get one of those 2 guys as well. So we should be able... I don't really... Which one of these guys do I want? We're going to take Laporta. We might just take Laporta and Fannin, actually. We're just going to take Laporta and Fannin here. Both of them after ADP. We can be done at 2 tight ends now. Just take that value and like just pray at wide receiver. That's all we're going to do. We're going to pray at wide receiver. I call Ricka Doosel's mom. Nice, Spindles. Nice. Second person with that joke. Mike Rob beat you to it. It wasn't Ricka Doosel's. Who did he say? Mike Rob said, called somebody's mom for sure. Absolutely. Like, all moms need love. Right? Let me actually show the board. Sorry about that. Yeah, so we might be pretty thin at wide receiver, but we're very strong at the other three positions right now. And we have an anchor in CD Lamb. And that's kind of why I like the anchor, is because now we can play really thin, like at wide receiver too. And we're going to try to hit the flex with one of the other positions, right? Because we have Lamar, we have Mahomes, we have Cam Ward. That's where we're going to try to hit the super flex. We have the 5 early running backs. We have the anchor wide receiver. We could Laporta and Fannin. They'll hit, one of them will hit the flex every once in a while. I'm still not opposed to taking a third tight end later as well. What's up? Nice and blunt. How we doing? Depending on like where the values are and stuff like that. But most likely the value coming back is going to be more along the lines of wide receivers. And some of the people are going to take running backs because 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, 2 here. So, and 0 tight ends. Legion has 2 tight ends. So they're in line to take a wide receiver, but I don't think they will. They got Drake London, T. Higgins, and Terry McLaurin. So, I mean, at this point, though, like, you're taking Jonathan Brooks versus Casey Concepcion, right? And I'll lean, like, I like Jonathan Brooks this year a lot, but it feels kind of weird. Kyron versus Brees. I don't remember where I put him on my rankings. I think I have Brees slightly higher. JT's out here just trying to troll today. It's all good, man. I don't get upset about people taking picks. So do your worst. We got we'll take Jaden Higgins here. So we get Wandale, we get Jaden Higgins. The best Chiefs receiver, like Tyquan Thornton is the like main deep target for Mahomes. So it's all good. I think I want more. Like, let me bring up my ranks and look and see where I put them. I don't honestly remember. I think they're really close. I'm going to redo my ranks tomorrow for anybody who does care. I have Brees Hall at 33 and I have Kyron at 36. Some of that's going to change, though. I want to move T. Higgins up above Brees. I'm going to move Tedero and McMillan down below, and Brees and Kyron are going to be next to each other. That's where I'm at. I think, like, if you're betting on Kyron, you're just betting that their offense, like, that Devontae Adams regresses, right? A little bit, like, in the touchdown department, and they actually hand the ball off at the red zone a little more. Not that Kyron had a bad season last year on touchdowns. I can't remember. Like, he still paid off ADP pretty easily. So he had 10 touchdowns. He had 14. He had 12, right? Like, if he gets another 10, like, he's worth that price. Brees is way more on the upside spot, for sure. So, like, I think it kind of matters on what you're looking for. I believe that, like, I think that whenever I generally don't take either one in the third round, right? Like, of a regular draft. I usually push and see which one comes back, so I end up with more Kyron than Brees. Because I'm a lot more comfortable being in on the Rams offense, right? I know I haven't ranked otherwise, and I do like Brees a little bit, but the thing is like I think Olave and T. Higgins are like clear winners at draft capital right now. So that's kind of where I lean. So with I'm assuming we should be able to get so wide receiver did kind of die out. So hopefully we can get one of these guys. That would be nice. We should be able to get one of them, I think. It kind of falls off a cliff after that. And so we got a 3-5-3-2 right now. We can be done at tight end. For sure. We can be done at quarterback. So we have extra running back. Like, we're going to need to take an extra RB at some point. We need more receivers. For sure. Probably going to be like a 7 or 8 wide receiver team. Might just be a 3-6-8-3, honestly. So we're going to get one of these 2 wide receivers. Hopefully we can get both of them. Let's look at his team. Let's take McMillan first. And then we'll take Cooper if he comes back around. Oh, he's auto-drafting. So I'm not going to get Cooper back. Oh, he is not auto-drafting. All right, so I think I'm cobbling together a wide receiver room here, right? I got some upside now. Wandale, Higgins, and McMillan kind of feel like a reasonable floor for wide receiver 2. We got Omar Cooper for some upside. Sam Laporta, Harold Fannin, very strong at tight end. Running back, it will definitely work. So that's what we got right now. What's your guys' thoughts on this? I do like the way it's came together. I don't know that it's like my best team by any means, but I definitely like the way it's come together. So Alex takes Pacheco over here. He also kind of pushed wide receiver or running back a little bit as well. You like it? Bayou likes it. At least I got one friend in here. At least we got one friend. Bayou is a friend. If you guys are just popping in, if you can smash the like, that'd be fantastic. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy the content, think about giving me a sub. At 20 or at 1,000 subs, we will do a 24-hour live stream. We just got done with the 12-hour live stream last weekend for the 500 sub mark. Assuming we hit 1,000 before the season. That is the caveat. So, and we need 45 likes to do a third draft. This is the first draft, so we still got a ways. I'm always here. Absolutely. Like, the community's great out here, for sure. Probably not. I mean, if we hit 1,000 subs like way earlier than I think, I'll probably put a really lofty goal out there for like 1,500. Like, it won't be a 36-hour live stream, but it'll be something. Something for sure. I don't think there's a chance at all that I get to 1,500 by the start of the season of myself. But we'll see. We'll see how things happen. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so Flournoy's a pretty good pick here. Ridley's a really good pick. Jeremy Bernard's a really good pick. I will say that I like Catron on this team a lot. Like it, just not sure how I feel about the double earliest tight end. Yeah, that's like This is not my normal type of build. I did that to see how it'll play out, right? And to be honest, it doesn't feel that bad at the moment, right? Yeah, so we'll take Jeremy Bernard here too. Like, we're definitely going to get there. So Calvin Ridley gives us volume as well. So, like, we got some upside swings here with Cooper and Jeremy Bernard as well. Hey, what's up? People in the chat getting along. Love to see it. Love to see it. So, everybody have a good Mother's Day. Did you all enjoy whatever you did for the day? I mean, I worked for 12 hours, so I didn't enjoy it. I'm enjoying it now. I did not enjoy the 12 hours of work. We have sorry about that. I kind of spaced out for a second. I think this music is making me space out. This one might not. I'm probably a little like, I might get loopy if we get to 45 likes. We got a Kalen Blackside in here. Let's look at what running backs are left. There's plenty of running backs here that I think are perfectly fine as targets. And I think we're going to stop at the 2 tight ends. And I think we're going to go 9 receivers and 5 RBs. So, or 6 RBs. So these are kind of the names I'm looking at RB. NFL Blitz still only has 3. What is he doing? Jeremiah Love, Swift, and Keaton Mitchell. I don't love that. Not gonna lie, I don't love that. Thursday needs to hurry up and get here. Ready to theory craft those bye weeks and put some strategy together. I took Friday off work so I can do that on Thursday night and Friday. So I could definitely focus on it a little bit. All right, so there's definitely some names here that, like, I don't take Jordan James very often, but I could take Jordan James as well. Ollie Gordon makes sense. We're going to take Najee, though. I just want another gross name here in this group. We're going to go with Tyquan Thornton for the stack for Mahomes. And not sure what our last pick is going to be. We don't have a stack for Lamar. We could do Surratt or Jacoby Lane. If either one of them is available, we will do those. If not, we'll just pick somebody at random. It might just take another, like, a shot at running back. Oh, this is showing my pre-draft exposures. Got it. It's all of my exposures all together. But we got 40 watching still. I want to thank everybody for coming out. It's first week of Supa-Flexin Sundays. First week. This is going to be normal. We're going to do this every Sunday until the start of the season that we have Supa-Flex content available on any site. On any of the 3 sites of DraftKings, Underdog, and Drafters. I know Drafters will eventually put up some Supa-Flex as well. Whatever they do, we will bounce back and forth between the Underdog and the Drafter stuff for sure. So we get Mac Jones going here. I think Mac Jones is a really solid pick for this contest. Joe Flacco, also a really solid pick for this contest. I feel like JT was targeting Fields and pushed him a little too far. But maybe not. Maybe he was just trolling me. Either way. I would have to put money on FFPC. I could probably get talked into doing one. The problem is those have to be scheduled ahead of time, and like if somebody backs out of the draft, it just cancels. And that's what happened to me last year. Somebody just backed out whenever I was trying to do one, and it got canceled. Like 20 minutes before the thing, they backed out, and it, or at least that's what I was told happened, because it was somebody else's account. They said that they were signed up and it was going to happen, but I'm not sure. I wasn't actually in charge of it. So with this last pick, it looks like we might get one of the two stacking partners. I think we do have enough at running back though. So we'll take the Surratt. Yeah, we'll take Surratt. So the team, we got a 3-6-9-2 here. We got Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, and Cam Ward. Running backs: Travis Etienne, Travion Henderson, Quinshon Judkins, Tony Pollard, Ramondre for the double New England running game thing, Najee Harris. That it feels kind of thin, but like it feels fine as well, right? Wide receiver, CD Lamb. Then we waited till 143 and we took 8 more. Wan'Dale Robinson, Jaden Higgins, Jalen McMillan, Omar Cooper, Calvin Ridley, Jeremy Bernard, Tyquan Thornton, Elijah Surratt. Tight ends: Sam Laporta, Harold Fannin. What do you guys think of it? If you scheduled an FFPC draft with enough lead time, you should be able to fill it. Yeah, I should probably be able to do that. Like, if I were to do that, we'll probably do that at some point in the off season. It'll be closer. Like, it'll probably be like an August thing. So I think the team came out okay. Not great, but okay. I tried the double decent tight end thing. I think it's fine. I think one more running back. Like, if I would have not taken like who was it? One of those guys around, not Wan'Dale, but if instead of like Jalen McMillan, I guess there wasn't really anybody left at that point. So I think I did the best I could with trying what I tried to do. We got JT here, 5-6-7-2. I knew he was pushing quarterback. We got Kyler, we got Tua and Penix. You got Joe Flacco, Carson Wentz. So securing 2 quarterbacks and then a couple shots at the end. Bijan, Kyron, Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara, Emmanuel Wilson, Mike Washington. Very, very strong running back room. I like it. By week 3, don't forget about it. Wide receivers: Jefferson, Rice, Adunze, Addison, Worthy, Shakir, Darnell Mooney, and then Kyle Pitts and TJ Hawkinson. So you got the Pitts Bijan stack with the quarterback either way. You've got the Flacco pick. I do like it. I'm surprised that you didn't take oh yeah, Fields was gone. That's right. Fields was gone. Never mind. I think you did a good job here. With all this firepower at receiver up here, I probably don't add Mooney, but it's a last pick. Like, if it hits your lineup once, it's all good. Good team by JT there. We got Peanut. Love the draft. Rylip actually liked the draft. What's up, Bukowski? How we doing? Vayu to have his 8th kid because he doesn't know what to do until the schedule comes out. Shoot, I'm drafted. No time for love. Says Bayou. We got Peanut. We got a 4-6-8-2 here. Jared Goff, CJ Stroud, Daniel Jones, Kirk Cousins. Very solid. I like the Cousins pick to try to get you to the playoffs there in case Daniel Jones is actually hurt at the beginning of the season. And he fell 15 or 17 picks. Running back, Jahmyr Gibbs, James Cook, Jadarian Price. Very strong 3. And then Tyrone Tracy. Then you waited. Jaden Blue and Ollie Gordon. I mean, if Gibbs Cook is what you need, this team is good. Like, as long as they pay off their ADP, it's going to be pretty strong at running back. DJ Moore, Alec Pierce, Jaden Reed, Quentin Johnson, Rashid Shaheed, Jalen Naylor, Debo, and Horton. That's probably enough at receiver, but it's definitely going to take a village here, right? But that's how you drafted it, so makes sense. And then Loveland and Naughton, strong team by Peanut. I don't remember. Let me know if you're a member or not. Where was it? Legion? Let me know. We got a 4-6-7-3. We got Trevor Lawrence, Jordan Love, and Bryce Young. Bryce Young and Tyrod Taylor. I like the Tyrod Taylor. I'm assuming you have a big stack there in Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, David Montgomery, Chuba Hubbard, Jalen Warren, Kenneth Gainwell, James Conner. I'm kind of getting into this James Conner like home run swing pick at the end of these drafts. Like even if you're wrong, like he's probably still going to see some play at like on the Cardinals, right? Like I don't think he's going to be a 0 even if he stays on the Cardinals. Jamar Chase, Christian Watson, DK Metcalf, Jacoby Myers, Trey Tucker, Deshaun Stribling, Chris Brazzell, Chig, Strange, Freiermuth, strong tight end. You got the double stack with Watson and Jacobs, so you took both of them. Strong team there by Quill. Then we got Alex, 3-7-6-4. Caleb Williams, Tyler Shuck, and Mendoza playing for the late season there. Saquon Barkley, Kyle Monangai. I did see you do this. Like I like the Monangai plus Corum as RB2 with the anchor here. If your wide receivers are very strong. JCM, Isaiah Pacheco, Dylan Sampson, and Sean Tucker. As a room, this works. Puka, Olave, Burden, Waddle, Dobbs, Branch. That is very strong at receiver. Very strong at receiver. We got Jake Ferguson, Dalton Schultz, David Njoku, Michael Mayer. So you, like, I do think that they're going to play a little bit of 12 personnel. So, yeah. I also forgot my thing yesterday. Welcome, Paul. Welcome. Sorry if yesterday I forgot about it. I forgot about the welcome.
Welcome to the Hoop Crew.
Yep, there you go. You are a member now. We will review that team when I find it again. There it is. Actually, let me make sure I was done with that one. I think I was, right? Because I'll talk about Michael Mayer, yeah. So now we are back to Legion. Where is Legion or Legio? So we got a 3-10-5-2. This is going to be a heavy 0 RB team. Jaden Daniels, Brock Purdy, Bo Nix. So 3 in a row. Running backs, Rico, Mason RB2, Rashad White, Jonathan Brooks, Algier, Tajay Spears, Tank Bixby, Katron Allen, Braylon Allen, and Ray Davis. I bet your wide receivers are absolutely fire. They're fine. They're not fire. But you have Bowers too. Got it. Bowers, Kraft. So you're going to flex side end a bit. You got London, Higgins, McLaurin, Kayshon Boutte, Pat Bryant. So you have a stack here. You have a stack here. And I think you don't have a stack with the Niners, but that's fine. Yeah, Me personally, I probably would have added a 6th receiver, but I think this works. It absolutely works. Like Bo Nix, like running upside, Jaden Daniels upside, and Brock Purdy. So, yeah, I think this works. 10 running backs may be a step too far. What does the chat think? Does the chat think that? And like I say, if I'm discussing your last round pick, like that means you drafted a good team, because like most likely that pick doesn't matter. So if I'm like just nitpicking a last pick and like, oh, I might have done this differently, that means I think your team is really solid. Capital wise, like, yes, you only need the 2 wide receivers. I guess London, Higgins, and McLaurin should give you a really high floor. So maybe what you did is right. I don't know. Usually goes 0 wide receiver in Supa-Flex, but didn't want to reach on one of these round 5 to 6 era. Got it. Need more upside at running back. Take stabs at rookies. I don't know. Like Jonathan Brooks is upside. Bigsby is contingent upside. Katron Allen is upside. Ray Davis is contingent upside. Like, I think he has upside, but it's all contingent upside. And Dowdle, Mason, White is like the low. That's like the give you some floor for the first part of the season and play through the injuries, right? Like, that's exactly what he's doing here. Like a James Cook injury, a Saquon injury, or Katron just beats out JCM, or JCM gets hurt. Like, he's got 4 outs to having late season upside here. And he has the Katron Allen plus Rashad White thing going on. So with Jaden Daniels. So I like the structure of it. I do think there's some upside there. Yeah, I think I like the team. Show at a wide receiver buys plus injuries. Yeah, like I do think that if it was me personally, I would have foregone Ray Davis and added a 6th receiver, but I think it's a solid team either way. Anyway, we have now reviewed the teams. It is time to jump into another field general. And we're going to jump in 15 seconds.
We never leave the grind. Fury, endless, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who waits? Immortal.
Waiting on 2 this time. Waiting on 2. We got 43 watching. We got 29 likes. By the end of this draft, we need 45 likes. We need 45 for a 3rd draft. We got JT in the 101. We got Sweetleaf in the 102. We got Shawty in the 4, Peanut in the 5, Bayou Bengal in the 6, Quill in the 8, Isaac in the 9. Taking dollars at the 10. We got the 11. We haven't got a pick from the back very often. We were discussing that earlier. So, what's up? What's up, Tiger? How we doing? You're maxed already? I feel like you aren't. How are we doing, JT? Yeah, fine. Family draft. Absolutely. Family draft. So, oh, Tiger uppercut at the 7. I see. There he is. We got the flexes going on. The flexing emojis. Look at that, Paul. Paul out here supporting the emojis. I'm playing Mahomes that he's not going to run as much this year. But I think I'm going to play it that way because of this, right? They say he's going to be ready for camp. He's already like taking dropbacks and throwing, like I don't know. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, we haven't really heard much about Daniel Jones. Like, Daniel Jones, we've heard the same stuff, but nobody's talking about it. With Mahomes, you hear about it all the time, but his price hasn't really changed either. I do think I think he will be on the field week 1. I don't know if he's going to be like fully healthy or if he's going to be skittish to run a little bit or if they're going to not let him run as much. Like, and him running, it's always he's just trying to make plays, right? So I definitely want Puka here. If we can get CMC, we will take CMC. Nah, I don't know. Do I want... I definitely want one of these quarterbacks. I don't have enough Justin Herbert, so I'll take Herbert if he comes around. We're going to go ahead and do the LA to LA guy. We're stacking Los Angeles players here. What's up, Gritty? Sorry, didn't take... apparently, I don't want the cash, as Mike Robb shows. I'll tell you, on the next turn, I'll tell you why I didn't go CMC there. That's the Taylor Swift effect. Absolutely. So, I think that Justin Herbert, like, I have him like 10 spots ahead of ADP and everything. So, not in Supa-Flex, but in regular Bestball, I have him like 10 spots ahead of ADP. He's going to have a better offensive line just because the players aren't going to be hurt. He's going to have a better schemed up offense. The guy, when he takes off really well. With McDaniels being able to cook up the offense, and I think they're going to have more spike plays. The more spike plays they have, and the more the more blades of grass the defense has to cover, the more lethal Herbert's going to be in those big runs. And I think that Herbert had like almost 500 rushing yards last year. I think we might see more this year. Herbert is so set up to be a top 5 QB. It's crazy. Yeah, it really is. Like, it really is. And I don't have absolute bags of them, but I have a decent amount of them. And I definitely want more. So that's where we're at. And by the way, if you guys are just popping in, you can smash the like. That would be fantastic. If you've been here for a little bit and you enjoy the content, give me a sub. At 1,000 subs, we will do a 24-hour live stream. So we will keep that rolling there for anybody who is interested. Those banners annoy me a little bit, so I'll probably only keep it up for a little bit. Oh yeah, it's some people love this song. Well, I think it's solid. So the reason we didn't go CMC is because in these drafts, I've been seeing Kenneth Walker and Achane fall to like the next round. And like, I'm pretty in on getting one of these guys here, right? And I'll still be able to get another quarterback, like a solid quarterback. So like and I think the anchor receiver is kind of the play. So that's what we're going to do here. And I'm kind of just Chase Brown over Achane, honestly. I don't know though. So he taking dollars does take Chase Brown. Walker was the one I wanted the most, but yeah, we'll take I mean, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take Baker here. So we got Justin Herbert, Baker, Kenneth Walker, and Puka right now. Probably won't get another quarterback to come back, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, those running backs are strong. So like the difference between that, like if I took CMC versus Herbert here, like I'm looking at Puka, CMC, Shuck, Mayfield versus Puka, Herbert, Walker, Mayfield, right? So it's a 2v2 is Herbert, Walker versus CMC, Shuck. Honestly, it's pretty close. I was thinking I might be able to get like Jordan Love back or Shuck back around the corner. If Shuck had already went and the quarterback difference was Mayfield versus CMC or versus Herbert, I would have felt really good about that decision. But since I didn't, like I'm like 50-50. I think it's still fine. Sounds like you're maxing the Supa-Flex. Absolutely. We're planning on it for sure. A-Chain seems to fall in the Supa-Flex a lot more than the others in that area. Yeah, he does. From what I've been noticing as well. So and the wide receivers like are falling as well. But I'm just kind of committed to this anchor receiver stuff this year. That's like what we're going to try to do, at least for this first one. Whenever the Supa-Flex, the puppy but Supa-Flex comes out, maybe we adjust our thought. Maybe more information comes out. Maybe the quarterback ADPs change a lot, and I change my tune on what to do there. But I feel like giving up the CMC for Puka. Right? Like, I think Puka positionally is going to outscore. Like, he allows me to not take another wide receiver for a while, right? And CMC, I still probably want 3 of them to start. So it allows me more. The average running back down the board scores more points. So if I'm trying to hit the flex with running back, that's my goal, right? Is to hit flex with running back. And I think having the one anchor receiver to give myself extra shots in those middle rounds at those running backs that are going to see touches, like I think that makes a lot of sense. All right. Definitely take a Scatterbo. And we'll take Montgomery, or we'll take Bucky if he comes back around, I think. Or we'll take Mendoza. Which one do we want? Do we want the quarterback or do we want Bucky? I'm going to take the shot on Mendoza here. I haven't taken Mendoza yet in this, so we're going to do that. I thought about pulling up Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to go ahead and take the Mendoza swing, though, instead. A little divisional correlation there with Herbert. So, like, we have the Walker, we have the Herbert, we have the Mendoza. So, we have the schedules aren't out yet, so we do what we can to try to get some playoff correlation. That's the simplest way to do it. I think I did the math last year. It's like 17% chance for you to have a playoff game versus a division opponent in the weeks. Each one, like Vegas versus the Chiefs, it's like 17% chance. And it's like 9% versus everybody else on the schedule. So, or 8.5 or whatever half of the 17. I think it's like 17.2. So whatever half of that is, right? But you have double the opportunities, obviously. Mendoza also gets you into another dome as well, because they're in a dome and they're in a dome, and then Tampa is in decent weather. And I think a lot of the teams in that, they either have Atlanta has a dome, New Orleans has a dome, and Carolina and Tampa generally have pretty good weather. So since the schedule's not out yet, we definitely want to look at those things. And by the way, it doesn't look like we're going to get to the light goal by the end of this stream or draft. The light goal is 45. I know Mike Rob probably hasn't logged into his 20 alts yet, though. So we might get there. We might not. I don't know. I know Fanspeak is going live in an hour, I believe. And are we actually going to take an Igbuka share? I think we'll take Chuba if he makes it to us. If he doesn't, we might actually take Igbuka. So we're going to take Chuba here. And if Igbuka comes back around, we'll take him. And if he doesn't, it wasn't meant to be. Are you going to do any eliminators? Waiting for the schedule before you jump. I'm not going to jump into any eliminator slows, but I am definitely going to do eliminators. We definitely want to do eliminators. I'm planning on doing like 75 eliminators, I think. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do like half of them. So we do get Igbuka. This is one of my very few Igbuka shares. So we actually have 2 solid wide receivers. So we're probably not going to go super deep at receiver on this team. At most, we'll take 6. Definitely going to punt tight end. So for the audio listeners, we have a 3-3-2-0 right now. We've got Justin Herbert, Baker Mayfield, Fernando Mendoza. Running backs, Kenneth Walker, Cam Scatabo, Chuba Hubbard. Wide receivers, Puka and Igbuka. Igbuka. I definitely like the LAC versus LV over the KC versus LV. Only because KC never seems to score a lot of points versus Las Vegas. But maybe that's because they haven't been pushed by. I don't think so. I think it's that Max Crosby has a read on something there. Like Max Crosby generally single-handedly destroys us, right? It's not even that their defense does. It's usually just Max Crosby that absolutely destroys us. So I think, I agree. That's one reason I'm not as in on Kansas City. I say that and I'm overweight most of their players, but if we dodge week 17, Kansas City has to dodge week 17 versus a division opponent, in my opinion. Denver's defense is going to be really good. The Chargers defense is solid, and we just don't play well versus the Raiders. So in my opinion, Kansas City needs to play some random team. And the last time we got a random team, it was Pittsburgh in week 17, right? That was last year. So if we get a random team this year, Cincinnati is a team that we could get, and a Cincinnati Kansas City game would be a lot of fun. Week 17. Got the Daniels, McLaurin, and McBride Brissett stacks. Stacking in Supa-Flex almost never works out nicely. No, I've noticed that. What do we got? We got Jaden, James Cook. We got Jaden, James Cook, Barkley, Malik, Trey McBride, Montgomery, Brissett. Yeah, you got McLaurin way after ADP as well. That feels really good. Taking dollars is definitely going to. They did not take Dobbins. So Dobbins gives us another piece into that division as well. I would love to get Kenneth Gainwell back around. Like, honestly, any of these three would be great. G Webb has 1 RB right now. They got Tony Pollard. Happy Mother's Day, says Brett. How we doing? Only 3 more like people, and it's another drafts. I did my part. Absolutely. Mike Rob, I knew Mike Rob hadn't logged into his alts yet. Yeah, so we are going to get Kenneth Gainwell. The team, we got a 3-5-2-0. We got Herbert, Mayfield, and Mendoza. Running backs kind of came together here. Walker, Scadabo, Hubbard, Dobbins, Gainwell, Puka, Igbuka.
Let's draft.
There's another like. Good timing. What's up? I have but 1 like to give. You know what? Looking at that team, I'm a little inspired. I'm a little inspired about that. What do you guys think? Do you guys think
this could be the team that takes the whole thing down?
I think it could be. I think this could be the team. We got hell yes, absolutely. I did my part, says C-Money. We're 1 like away. I think we'll get there. We need a single like, and I'm locked into another draft. This would have been a team where I would have taken JCM. I think JCM would have fit this team pretty well, but I'm going to take the running back stack with the quarterback, especially a guy who had, I think it was 73 receptions last year. I know it's a new team, new scheme, all that stuff, but Baker Mayfield does throw the ball to running backs. They paid Gainwell a decent amount of money. Like, I'm pretty big for Kenneth Gainwell this year. Gonna crush a couple of Modellas for all the moms. Apparently, Bendels is out here crushing Rickadoozle's mom. That's what he told us, at least. What's up, Alex? You were seeming to average about 50 likes a stream over the back. Yeah, it's all about the community, man. The community's great. The community has been really good to me. Feel like I'm very, very happy about it. I did not expect to get this many likes consistently, for sure. So he has 5 receivers. So I'm going to take Kittle and hope to push around Quentin Johnson. So he takes likely. He probably wants a running back, but does he want to scroll down to what he marks or not? So we successfully pushed around QJ there. I would have normally taken QJ first, but I looked at his team. He had 5 receivers by this round. I knew he went very heavy with JSN, Smith, Olave, Evans, Reed. Like, adding Quentin Johnson at that draft capital is probably not the move. So the George Kittle pick, I think that his upside is higher than those two if he's healthy, right? I like Andrews a lot this year, but all we got to do is get to the playoffs for George Kittle, right? And I'm definitely going to go 3, maybe even 4 tight ends on this build. So that's why I wanted Kittle. And I thought it was worth the risk with him having the 5 tight ends. Read the board, everybody. Yeah, thank you. Thank you to every. I'm kind of. I just have him back to back, man. I don't know. Let's go to my ranks and see what I did with them. We got Aaron Jones, Jordan Mason. So I got Rachaad White in between them. I got Jordan Mason, Rachaad White, Aaron Jones. This is for non-Supa-Flex. This is for regular. I am going to redo my rankings tomorrow. I think that I'm going to update my rankings every Monday. For well, you are consistent. Chat always follows. Yeah, that's been the main thing that I've done. I've just been consistent. You steered clear of all the drama going on. What drama? Are you on the live stream marathon Friday? Next week? Oh, I was planning on it. I actually need to message him and see. I told him a time, but I hadn't planned on taking the day off at that point. One day I'm going to grow up to be like who Haim, says Bayou. Bayou's got more followers than me. Bayou's an animal. Amen to the Bayou. I mean, I will absolutely take either one of these two. Like, what drama were you talking about, by the way? Who cut a taste of the drama during the 12-hour live stream? Oh, the Ricky Doozle stuff? Yeah. So, Keaton Mitchell here, might as well stack him up. He caught some passes in college. I don't really think that that's how they're going to use him, but a stack's a stack, you know. I think I want another receiver here, though. We'll go with Jalen Coker. I do have him quite a bit ahead of Shaheed. We also have divisional correlation there as well. Reality show, beefing, fake drama. Oh, yeah. This is the team, says Tiger. I don't know what he looked like, but in my mind, when he said that, I pictured a mad scientist, eyes gleaming, lightning bolts. That's what I pictured. Now you guys can all picture that too. Mason, Overzet. Oh, the flock stuff. Yeah. Doozle versus PPR Jeopardy in the marathon. Yeah, I gave him a time because I wasn't planning on my time. I told him I'd wake up early and take one of the really late night shifts. I'm basically going to go live at it didn't get confirmed, but I told him a time I was able to. I'll have to get a hold of them, make sure that they still want me on at that time, but it was the 3 a.m. Central Time. 3 a.m. till 3:50 a.m. Central. Right before I go to work. I told them I'd go to bed early, wake up early, and stream with them in the wee hours. Yeah, I come around, I signed up. I don't know if I'm going to be in the So You Think You Can Tout thing, but I'm not going to partake in the drama part of it. If drama is I'm just not going to partake in it. So if it happens, it happens. I am who I am, and whatever. I wasn't expecting it to become a drama show, and it is a little different. I work too much for this So You Think You Can Tout stuff, so I never even submitted the video. Yeah. The tout energy and most of the applicants are the exact opposite of stuff I care about. I don't need people to scream at me about stuff. Exactly. Right? If I get in, I'm just going to be myself. I'm not going to hate on anybody. I'm just going to be it. I'm all about the community growing as a whole, right? That's where I'm at. That's what I want. I don't want drama. PPR Tyler for the last 2 years have been saying he's been we need more drama in Bestball. And then they start asking about drama and he steers clear of it because we don't need he wants it so he can talk about things. And he did yesterday with the flock stuff. He went over it, he discussed it. It's just something to talk about. It's extra content. But whenever people get prefaced with it, success is built on relationships. And that's what I want. I want to build relationships. I'm there with you, who. Yeah. All right, so Trey Tucker, absolute smash for this team. We might be done at these 5 receivers, honestly. We're definitely going a lot of tight ends, though. So we got Cade Otton here. So the team right now, it seems to be coming together pretty good. We got a 3-6-5-2. We got Justin Herbert, Baker Mayfield, Fernando Mendoza. Running back, Kenneth Walker, Cam Scudabo, Chuba Hubbard, J.K. Dobbins, Kenneth Gainwell, Keaton Mitchell. Wide receiver, Puka Nacua, Emeka Egbuka, Quentin Johnson, Jalen Coker, Trey Tucker. Tight end, George Kittle, and Cade Otton. Yeah, exactly. I woulda, coulda, shoulda won if I entered and liked talking that much. My feet hurt. Anyone? Not really. No offense, Brett, but not me. That's not me. Not my jam. Yeah, like, I'll pretty much. Absolutely. Like whenever the stuff was happening on my stream with the Rickadoozle Emo Cowboy, I just kind of stayed away from it, right? Peter's hiring a co-host. Drama's good for the initial few episodes. I think that this is correct. I think that, like, he wants somebody who can stay neutral more than anything. Like, I think that that's going to be a big part of this. Like, somebody who, if enticed, like, cannot blow up. Like, I think that that's going to be part of it. And I think that that's why buttons are going to get pushed. That's my opinion of what's going to happen. I think Paul summed it up right there. But yeah, I didn't come out and say that because, like, I think that if I was to get in, that is an edge that you could take to try to get to the prize. It's to let all of it just roll out naturally or whatever, or kind of avoid all that stuff to some extent. So I think I want two of these tight ends if we can. I feel pretty strong about all of my positions right now. So if I can get 2 of these tight ends, it'll be. You did great on the stream. Played it right. Sorry for getting after Rick. But I will defend the tower, guys. Give me a spot. Yeah. I mean, if I get a chance, I get a chance. Like, I didn't put, like, I'll be the first to tell you, I didn't think my video was great. I think I failed the video part of it, like, to some extent. But I do think that, like, whenever I got on the bash, I feel like everybody thought I had a really good showing. Overzed actually shouted me out of the next one, just randomly. Like, not really, he didn't say a lot, but he just said that I've grown a lot since the last time he seen me. So that might weigh in, that might help out. I don't know. All I know is that if I'm on, I'm happy about it. So, do I want to stop? I think I do want another tight end here. We're going to try the 4 tight end thing here. Tiger says, I put an entry in, but it was pretty low effort. I tried to get you to winning spot of the bash. Like, you did. Like, I think that, I don't know how Overzet thinks, but, like, it was kind of funny because you tried to give me the spot. Then the one guy couldn't get on, and Rickadoozle ended up trying to give me his spot because he rolled, like, he rolled to he just won the week before, and then he got on, he said the stuff, and then he won again, and he's like, we can't go back-to-back weeks. And so Ricky Doozle's like, hey, give it to Who. And Peter's like, I like Who too, but we can't, we have to roll, we have to be fair. And that's what I was saying in the chat. I'm like, as soon as you said that, before it even rolled, I was like, we can't do that. Like, that's not how this game works. Like, I want things to be fair and honest, right? So I think that I've kind of pulled this team out. I think it's pretty solid all the way around. I don't know if the fourth tight end is right, but like, we're going to play it that we're trying to get Kittle through, and Ferguson gives us extra spike week ability, right? I think I might want a third quarterback or a fourth quarterback on this. Kenneth Walker, Scatterbo, Hubbard. Like, I feel like this is enough at running back. Is this a Ty Simpson team? Is this a Ty Simpson team with Puka? I mean, it's actually a Mac Jones team if he makes it, right? Because we got Kittle. So I'm assuming Isaac or Taking Dollars will take him, though. By the way, if you guys are brand new to the channel and you've enjoyed the content, think about dropping a sub. We are on the road to 1,000 subs. All right, I do want another wide receiver here, but I'm going to go ahead and just lock up Simpson. Puka, Egbuka, Quentin Johnson, Coker, Trey Tucker. Yeah, I want one more. Who do I want, though? Like, Ted Hurst is fine. Do I really want the triple stack with Baker, though? I think that makes some sense, right? Like, the triple stack with Baker. Curious what you're going to think of my team Who. Supa-Flex, definitely not my jam. Right? I know that you're not big on the old Supa-Flex. Like, I think you enjoy it, you haven't done a lot of it. So we got a 4-6-6-4, which is a weird build. But we got Justin Herbert, Baker Mayfield, Fernando Mendoza, and Ty Simpson. Running backs, Kenneth Walker, Cam Scatterbo, Chuba Hubbard, J.K. Dobbins, Kenneth Gainwell, Keaton Mitchell. Wide receivers, Puka, Egbuka, Quentin Johnston, all stacked up somewhat. Puka with Simpson. Jalen Coker, Trey Tucker stacked up. Ted Hurst for the double. George Kittle, Cade Otton for the triple. Mike Gesicki, and Terrence Ferguson for the double. So we're in on the Rams offense. Even if Simpson doesn't play and Stafford's healthy all season, like, it's fine. We have the team upside there. I think that this team is fine. Only question is, should I have taken another receiver where I took Ferguson instead and got a slightly better receiver? I don't think so, because I think if I wanted another a fourth tight end, like, if Otton, Gesicki, and Kittle was where I wanted to stop, yes. But I don't know. I feel like I was strong enough at the other positions to not do that. Vidal would have looked pretty fun on this team, though. It would have been the anti-Omarion Hampton team if I done that. Love Supa-Flex because you can approach it so many different ways. Absolutely. It is the least figured out of everything, right? Time to review the members' teams. I believe that... I'm going to review the ones that I know for sure are members first. And I will be bringing up, like, Taking Dollars and everybody to see who is a member. And we will be doing another draft, just so you know. We did hit the light goal. For those who didn't know, we got a 4-5-8-3 here. We got Drake May, Kyler Murray, Kirk Cousins, Marcus Mariota. That is solid. Genty, Jeremiah Love, Brees Hall, Travion Henderson, DeMont Claiborne. Heavy early, and then you only went 5. I don't mind it. Ladd, DJ Moore. Seem to like DJ Moore, huh? Jordan Addison, Romeo Dobbs, Travis Hunter, Deebo Samuel, Stribling, Dontavian Wicks. I like this wide receiver room more than the other one. That's for sure. I like this team a lot, actually. Tucker Kraft, Kelsey, and Hunter Henry. Yeah, I like this team a lot. I think sacrificing the third quarterback, because I think you went 3 straight quarterbacks last time, unless I remember. Like, I think adding Genty to that instead and then pushing and then going with the double shot makes this feel better. It does feel thinner, though. But May and Kyler could definitely hit pretty hard. And then if you got the Mariota opportunity at the end. So I do, other than the rest of your team is so much stronger without the quarterback. I think you tried to push the third quarterback and failed. But I do like the team. We got Bayou here. Went Loveland last draft. Waited one more round at wide receiver. Got it. Yeah, that's what it was. You went Loveland. I think the Ladd versus Loveland on that team, I think it mattered a lot, in my opinion. Although Loveland, I don't want 0 Loveland in this contest. Loveland's my dude. We got a 3-6-8-3 by Bayou. Trevor Lawrence, Stroud, and Aaron Rodgers. That'll play. Taylor, Henry, so double anchor into Jordan Mason, Jonah Coleman, Algier, and Alvin Kamara. I do think Alvin Kamara is a pretty good pick right now. I'm having a very hard time with Algier, but I think he's starting to get to the point that he's underpriced. I'm just so out on Arizona as an offense as a whole. And Jonah Coleman, really good upside swing. Nico, Zay, Jamo, Jordan Tyson, Parker Washington, Tank Dell, Darnell Mooney, Devon Vele, Strange, Hawkinson, and Njoku. I personally would have tried to fit in a running back at the Jamo or Tyson pick, but you're very, very strong at receiver, right? You're only needing 2 receivers. This is a lot of receiver. You're going to flex receiver quite a bit with this team. And I think that's the goal, right? You're hoping to flex wide receiver and super flex the quarterback and just have double anchor take you all the way. I think that one running back with one of those 2 picks probably makes a stronger overall team. If not there, definitely at the Parker Washington. I think that one of those 3 needed to be a running back is all. Other than that, I think it's a really strong team. We got JT at the 1 hole. How'd I miss that? We got a 5-7-6-2. I shouted that out at the beginning of the draft. I just missed it when I was looking at it. We got Josh Allen and Cleveland, Atlanta. I don't hate it, assuming you have enough power at the other positions. Kyron Williams, Quinshon Judkins, Tajay Spears, Ray Davis, Ollie Gordon, Samaje P. Ryan, James Conner. I do like the swing on Conner. P. Ryan is underdrafted. Ollie Gordon is a swing. So you kind of went double anchor here with some shots as well. Your second anchor just isn't as strong. But I think that overall this running back room works if your wide receivers are strong. And your wide receivers are incredibly strong. CeeDee Lamb, Jefferson, Rice. So I like how you stopped at those 3 and then just took 3 more, right? You waited a while. And the next one you took was a stack and then a double stack, right? I love this wide receiver room. I think that wide receiver room could help get this running back room through. And I think that you didn't sacrifice too much with the extra pick to secure those rooms either. And then Kyle Pitts and Dalton Kincaid. This is one of the drafts I've liked of yours the most, JT. I really like the thought here. Just need a little bit of luck at running back, and this team is golden. What's up? Mr. Who on Mother's Day? Did you give birth and become a mother? I hope you're not breastfeeding. Damage to those perky. You forgot the word perky before nipples. You almost nailed this comment, Stockton. Almost nailed it. But you could have totally like went along with your perky nipples stuff and added that in there, and it would have been a 10 of 10. Instead, you get like a 9.5. How common is the Gibbs St. Brown golf start? I don't know how common it is. I did see somebody link it in my Discord earlier today. It is a fun start though. We got a Peanut Punch here. I know is also a member. We just did them. We got Quill 3584. Joe Burrow, Matt Stafford, Sam Darnold, very strong. CMC at 17, that feels really good. You got the slight Bucky fall too. Ramondre, Aaron Jones, Mike Washington. That's a solid RB room. Those top two should definitely do something. Ramondre is solid. Aaron Jones will give you some weeks. Mike Washington, I kind of think he's underpriced at this point. You still ended up getting London, Adams, Brian Thomas, Pittman, Jalen Naylor, Chris Bell, Yoshi, Goddard, Juwan, Dulcich, Arroyo. This team is this team is fire. If I were to critique it at all, one of those two picks go into RB. I don't know what was available there. Like, you could have added Manungai instead of Alec Pierce, I guess. I probably would have done that. Like, you probably were hoping one of these five made it back to Brian Thomas pick. I'm assuming that's what you did. You were hoping one of those five could make it back, and it didn't. And you got to, I'm assuming that's what happened, and I think you can gamble here and there with stuff like that. Let me know in the comments if that's what happened, or if you were just comfortable with CMC Bucky at that Ramondre at that point. Only having to start two, having London, Adams, Pierce would have felt really good if you could have got one of those guys back for sure. And I am pretty positive Tiash is taking dollars a member. I'm looking right now. It's Tiasha Shavers, or I don't see it. Say something in the chat if you remember. Let me know. I thought you were, but it doesn't look like you are. Yeah, you really didn't want Thomas, but yeah, that's it. Kind of feels, yeah, and I agree, Tiger. JT's team was unique, but I really like the way it turned out. I absolutely love the way it turned out. Let me know. Like, I didn't see their name in the list. We can always go back and review it later. Let me know if I missed you and you are a member. But we are ready to go into the last draft of the day. Supa-Flexin Sundays is back. It's back with the third draft as well. Shout out to everybody for participating. Hope you all have enjoyed the day, but it's not over. We're going to do one more draft, and we're going to do it in 15 seconds.
We never leave the grind. Fury, endless, breaks, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who waits? Immortal.
All right, we are waiting. We got right into this one. We are at the back again. So I don't mind this. We've been at the front so much. It's nice to let other people sit at the front. Alex at the 2. Doctor the Professor at the 4. Big old kitties. Not sure if you're here. You got the 5. JT at the 7. Champ at the 8. Peanut at the 10. If I miss you and you're listening, let me know. Got 8. Got in too early. Got it. If you got in too early, that means I filled like 2 rooms. That's pretty bullish for me if I basically filled 2 rooms. But after this, like while Fanspeak will be going live at 8:30 Central, I believe. So it is a members only stream. Oh, okay. But Fanspeak has a member only stream going live in 20 minutes. I will be over there as soon as this stream is over. You almost always fill 2 room. Oh, do I? Really? That's awesome. Yeah, because I give everybody the alpha on how to exactly get in. It's the 7 to 8 seconds, somewhere between there is where you need to jump in. 8:35. Are you just assuming technical difficulties? Is that what we're doing? Is Paul out here just assuming that they're gonna have technical difficulties, or did it actually change? Let me know. What's up, Steven? How we doing? Thank you for the luck. Steven, by the way, for those of you who don't know, is with us in the 8 hole right now on the clock. The one on the clock right now. On the clock. So, Gritty, is Gritty here? Let me know. Gritty, are you here? If Gritty is here and makes a comment, I'll take CMC. If Gritty's here, we're taking CMC. If Gritty is not here, we're taking Jonathan Taylor. What do we got, Gritty? Are we doing it for Gritty? Or are we doing it for who? What are we doing? Well, we're taking Jonathan Taylor, it looks like. I kind of have Taylor, like on DraftKings, I think I like CMC more. I am scared of injury. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Got the 12 hole. Wait. Oh, you did it in that draft. Got it. So I'm gonna go double hero here. I like these builds last year. I had a lot of success. Like, some of my better drafts were drafts like this, to where I went double running back early. I like the elite receivers this year a little more. So I think I'm going to try this on the back end a bit. Like some Jonathan Taylor, James Cook, a CMC with an Amon-Ra, JSN, Puka, Chase. Like, I think I'm going to try several of those kind of builds. If I'm like, I think the top 7 or 8 picks here are correct. I think these should be the top 8 picks in some order. So, like, that's how I'm going to play it. And then once those guys are off the board, like, I'm probably going to have, like, Taylor, CMC, Brown, and Jigba probably next, honestly. Or actually, Taylor, CMC, and Jigba, and then Amon-Ra is how I will have it. I was really hoping to get one of JSN or McCaffrey back. I do think there's a slight tier break to Amon-Ra, like a very, very slight, but then he's kind of by himself as well. I got to take off. Says Bayou. Great stream. Couldn't say this. Hey, it's all good, man. It's Mother's Day. You go do what you got to do, man. Go do what you got to do. Thank you for supporting me. By the way, if you guys are not subbed to Bayou Bengal, that is FN is not fan, by the way. It's Fantasy Network. Everybody calls him fan. Everybody calls him fan. It's actually Fantasy Network because he does content too. What's up, Alex? No triple lion start for me. Mad. You got the steam. Yeah, that emoji I named Mad. Absolutely. Later Bayou says Bayou is awesome. Like Bayou has one of the most fun, like he uses like OBS, which allows you to do way cooler things in your stream. I have some like clips and stuff. Bayou has a ton. He has a ton of them. And like I've thought about streaming on StreamYard with a guest and then OBS not with a guest, but I really don't want to have to upload everything and have two different complete setups, because like, so if somebody pops in or is able to pop in that like that I don't like, Emo Cowboy once or twice has been like, hey, let me pop in, and I'll give him an invite whenever, like as long as I'm not in the middle of something, right? So I mean, this looks really fun. But we're wrong who. It's a frustrating network. All right, we're gonna take Shuck, and we'll take one of these three players, whichever one is available. We're taking. That's how this is gonna play out. We're taking whichever one is available. But yeah, like, so yeah, OBS is like, you could do so much more in the client. You could just do so much more. And straight, because like on StreamYard, you can only have one media slot, and on OBS you can have as many windows of whatever you want all over the place. So like I could have like 6 different windows open, right? And on StreamYard you're only allowed one slot, so it's so much more customizable. And Bayou has been editing for a while. Very, very well set up stream. I know Nice and Blunt generally streams when he's by himself with OBS as well. So the team right now, we're trying something different here. We got Tyler Shuck, Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, Amon-Ra. We're going studs. We're going studs. We're hoping to get some art or some quarterback. That's what we're doing. We're gonna hope to get some QB here. We Supa-Flexin the wrong way today, boys. Apparently, we're Supa-Flexin the wrong way. Let me know what. I'm gonna change the poll as well. Actually, we're just gonna run a poll on StreamYard. One of those with the 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's gonna be rate the thumbnail. So it's gonna be 9 to 10, 7 to 8, 5 to 6, or why do you even try? So let me know what you think of this new thumbnail. Yeah, I figured that out later, but like, it's a lot. There's a lot more going on with it. I literally had zero, and I mean zero idea about how this stuff worked. Whenever I was using OBS, right? Or but yeah, you basically have to like do what I do in the Discord already, invite people over, and then I would stream, but I'd have to stream my screen twice, right? I'd have to stream like, I think that Missy absolutely destroyed with this thumbnail. Like, I actually made like a little one that it was okay, and Missy took it and made it look pretty sweet in my opinion. Looks like we're a Mendoza Bowl, guys. I took Mendoza because I think there's a better chance that Rodgers comes back around, right? I mean, and if Rodgers goes, we'll just go into Olave and call it good. All right, so we do the push. We get Aaron Rodgers, we get Mendoza, we get Tyler Shuck here. We might still go 5. Probably hit up double RB on the way back around. The double anchor JT Derrick Henry feels pretty fun though. You love Mendoza. I knew it. It says Alex. Absolutely. It kind of like I'm kind of getting the feeling that he is going to start a little earlier. We haven't really got the word yet, but I feel like we might. And by the way, if you guys haven't voted in this poll, if you could, if for no other reason than to assist my chat rate, which is good for the algorithm, that'd be fantastic. And also, if any of you stay till the end of the stream, if you could leave a comment to assist the algorithm as well, that would be fantastic. I think that's like, this community is awesome. There's a couple people who leave comments here and there on my streams, but like that's the thing that I think that could push my channel over, like, is to get a comment or two per stream. So as a community, it's something that I would love to happen. Hey, what's up, Steven? Welcome. Welcome
to the Hook Crew.
Do you guys get old of that or get tired of that? I think it's pretty sweet. So we are going to try to do a members only stream on Wednesday. I'm not going to stream. This will be the first Tuesday. I'm not going to stream. I'm altering I can alter days. I'm going to alter, I'm going to have Friday off. So, and then I'm going to work on I'm going to work Tuesday. I'll still stream Tuesday, but it's going to be late at night. It'll probably be like 8:30 p.m. Central. I'll probably set up a stream for that day. But I'm going to set up something to do on Friday for the schedule. I might just make it a video, and I might release it before FanSpeak goes live, or I might just stream before FanSpeak goes live, the hour before they go live. I think they're going to start at noon, but I'm not positive. But I'm definitely going to have a video. But yeah, on Wednesday morning, Wednesday at 4 p.m., we're gonna do the members only stream, and we're gonna kind of have fun with it. We're gonna, hopefully it turns out pretty well. All right, so Pollard would be an absolute smash here. Absolutely, Tony Pollard here, like absolutely. And then one of these two running backs to pair with Aaron Rodgers would be fantastic. Maybe we get lucky and get Jordan Tyson to come all the way back around, but probably not. I don't know. I think I just take Terry McLaurin, honestly. Like, I think he's underpriced. I think I just do that. Build a little bit of a different team. I think I like this a lot more, honestly. Because we have the double anchor here. We have Pollard, who should be fine. We could throw 3 more darts late and probably build out a pretty solid team. It's good. All right, sweet. And I do. Yeah, I've noticed that you do that. I know that Anthony also does that. Perfectly Cromulent. He comments on almost every stream of mine. Like, it's just something that'll help out, help me out at least, and I appreciate all of you. Also, tomorrow I'm going to be working on my ranks. If you're in the Discord and you actually want my ranks, if for nothing else to see who to snipe me on, just shoot me. Like, I will post when they're done, and just tag me. Don't just put an emoji on it, but like actually reply to the message and say something. Call me an idiot. I don't care. Then I'll send you my idiot rankings. It'll be all good. I know you guys want idiot rankings. And that's for non-Supa-Flex. I need to get Supa-Flex rankings out too. But for now, I'm going to have that included in the memberships. Just for something else. And if nothing else, it's another point to look at to like it's, I mean, if you're already a member, like you might as well look at what I believe. Right? So, but we got, what do we want here? Like, I know what I want. I want Jordan Tyson to make it all the way back around. That would be, but he's not. He's at the top of the queue. That isn't happening. I don't take RJ Harvey ever anymore. If you're in the Discord, you can at me right now, and like I said something, so I will post it in the Bestball channel. I'm also, once I've got the rankings done, I'm going to spend some time tomorrow trying to figure out how to put it in a channel that only members on YouTube can see, because there is a way to do that. I just don't know exactly how to set that up. So I have to go research that. It shouldn't be incredibly hard, but it probably will be. For me, probably be pretty rough. All right, so I mean, I do want him. Do I do this? I might. It's not that hard. I mean, if anybody knows how to do that, if Davis can figure it out, I could. We're gonna take Fannin here, and maybe Deshaun Watson. Like, give us a third quarterback for while Mendoza is not playing, right? I had a weekend where I worked 36 hours. So, or 30. I actually left early today by 30 minutes. So I worked 35 and a half hours. But that's every weekend for me. And I don't hate my job, so it's all good. Hopefully you had a great day as well. Hopefully you called your mom. And we've almost hit 50 likes. We're starting to get 50 likes in most streams. It's a long way from last year where I was struggling to get 12, you know? Like this time last year I was getting like 12 to 15 likes a stream, I believe. Feels very good to have a community like this. So I think we landed the quarterback situation pretty well. We were heavily into the Taylor Henry anchor and the Amon-Ra anchor, right? Like the Amon-Ra, like this team feels very fun. Not gonna lie, I really like this team. Of the three I've drafted tonight, this is the favorite one I personally have drafted. Some might say this could be the team, right? This could be
the team that takes the whole thing down.
All right. So everybody seemed to like the thumbnail as well. 75 hours, 80s next week. Do you do something like mow lawns or something? Because I feel like maybe that's what you do. I know you said something the other day about what you did, and I apologize. What does who hate? A chef. Nice. What what kind of what's your specialty? Like, do you do like Italian food? Do you do what do you do? Uh and by the way, just so you know, uh cooking pizza isn't being a chef, sir. Uh what's this about? I like Asian Pacific Rim. Got it. I'm one of the most picky eaters you'll ever meet. Meats, and more meats. I work for a chef from the French Laundry. You say you don't hate your job. Oh, yeah. Uh, I hate it's hard. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't deal with things that I don't like. I keep myself happy by keeping out of issues or things that I don't want to deal with. I think I just want Woody here. Then probably another receiver. Like, probably Pittman, right? Like, get the stack. Why is that being weird? We opened a restaurant in HOA. Private residential for the elite. Nice. Let me tell you how dumb I am. What is HOA? So not a pizza cook, for the record. I figured not. People who make pizza don't call themselves cooks. I know. Like, I was just giving you a hard time. My specialty is pig feet and lima beans. Y'all don't know anything about it. I don't. Like, I hate being like, I hate when people don't respect other people's time. That like, let's say that you're somebody, like, you're consistently trying to set things up, like, and like I get it. If something's wrong, like, things happen. Like, people forget about things, but if you're continually forgetting about things and only thinking about yourself at all points and causing issues for everybody else, and you act like it's not a big deal because everything should be evolved around you, that bothers me. That's the kind of stuff that bothers me. It's continual issues. Like, and I mean continual. So, like, that's the kind of stuff that I really don't like. And it goes along with a lot of things. It's like, if I'm pretty helpful, and I'll answer a question several times, but like, if I answer you a question that you have, like, this is the kind of more of a work thing. Like, if I answer a question that you have like 20 times and you still come to me and ask the same question, I'll just start walking away. It's like, no, like, absolutely not. Like, that kind of stuff. Like, not valuing somebody else's input or time after you've asked for it. It's a ranch that is owned by a corporation that is 1,800 acres, 1,300 some homes. Oh wow! So you cook for the whole like subdivision kind of thing? Is that what's going on there? I don't know. Like, did I answer your question well enough, Sweet Leaf? And oh, there's three. So, are you over just one of the restaurants, Brett? Is that what's going on there? All right. So, I wouldn't mind. I mean, are we gonna do Keaton Mitchell again? Probably not. We could do the team bet here with Amon Ra. Oh, we got a team stack here with Aaron Rodgers and Stephon Diggs. Look at that. The free agent team stack. Gotta love that. So we get Pacheco there. Like, I feel pretty strong about this RB room. We have Shuck. That's the player I want. I want Jawan Johnson a lot. Not gonna lie. I work at the golf club, at the restaurant, and I am done with fine dining. Got it. HOA, Homeowners Association. Yeah, I should have known that, but I literally like ignore lots of things. Probably to my detriment, but I do. We're gonna do a classic French elevated food, though. Once we get it going, we are 2 days into service. Nice. I've had a bunch of people tell me I need to make barbecue. Like one of my bosses, a couple of my bosses like do barbecue, and they've won like several competitions around, and several people were like, "Hey, your barbecue's better than theirs." I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't want to do it for money. Like I do it because I like it and because I want to make it." But I don't know. I think it's good, but apparently other people do too. I don't think it's that good, but like I know how to do a couple. Like I know how to cook meats, and that is it. Whenever we start adding vegetables into things, like I have no idea. No idea. That is crazy. Where is this? Like, what part of the country are you in? What part of the country are you? I could, but like, I mean, it's, I don't know. Like, I will never do this because I really do not like being outside for extended periods of time. And all these contests and stuff are almost always like in the summer. And I despise being outside in the summer. Like that is something I don't like. Like one thing that I hate is humid days. Humid days. That's probably my number one thing I hate is humid days. Not for me. I was just kind of curious, like where you were. I know where several of the people here are from, so I was just kind of curious. I hate days that end in Y mostly, says Peppertoni. All right, so Justin Fields at 179. He's gonna make sure he gets that stack. Oh, you have Mahomes this time too. I hadn't even been paying attention to what you're doing. That's a pretty fun Kansas City stack there. You're building a monster in this draft. JT's team looks pretty good. He has 4. We're gonna go Trey Tucker again. So cue up Alex. Where you at, Alex? South Florida? Don't come here, bro. Yeah, it's all good. Like, I can get free golf here too. Oh, nice. I've played golf one single time, and it was a blast. And I didn't go back because, as you can see, when I start something, I go all in. And I don't want to go like, I don't want to spend the amount of time I know I would spend on golf, if you know what I mean. Like I would stop doing everything else. There we go. Alex, I think you might love Trey Tucker. That's my hunch. Yeah, I played one single time, and the guy I went with was like a scratch golfer. And he's like it was just a guy I worked with. And I'm like, I'm gonna be bad. And he was like, you were better than I expected, but you're not good. I'm like, yeah. Because I could at least drive the ball. I just have 0 touch. 0. But I literally played once. And I know it's something that I could get addicted to, because if it's a thing and I try it, it's something I can get addicted to, essentially. So I'm assuming a few of the best ball people out there are in a similar boat. There's a big putting course literally steps away from the clubhouse. Might have to putt around if I ever get it. Nice. Yep. See, buddy's like, I'm that guy. I'm that guy. like I can only have one hobby at a time because I let whatever hobby I have consume me. Can be another expensive hobby. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Like, I would absolutely love golf. I would. I know I would. But I can't, like, it's more the time investment than the money investment. It's the time investment that is more important in my eyes. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. It's been awesome. Had a really good show. Seems like we got 20 watching over on X. If you guys haven't came over to the Who Hames YouTube channel and subscribe, go ahead and do that. It'll help me out. We are getting close to 600 subs. We are 578. I think somebody who subbed earlier unsubbed. So all good. Any progress is progress. It's all good. We're going to get there. We're going to get to 1,000. Hopefully we get to 1,000 before the draft or before the start of the season. What's up, Mac Nova? Definitely need receivers here. I'm going to take the upside swing here in Zachariah Branch. I don't love Branch as a prospect, but like, I mean, Amon-Ra, McLaurin, Pittman, Tucker, Branch feels solid. I think we take the shot on Stowers here too. Another upside swing. He fell as well. I feel pretty strong in all the positions right now, so I think that makes sense to do. We're going to add one more as 6th receiver and probably one more running back because everything feels pretty good, honestly. With golf, because of the muscle memory, it's so precise. You have to sink a lot of time into it if you want to get better. I don't practice very often, but I play just enough to not actively get worse. So, whenever I was like 14, like from the ages of 14 to 17, I bowled from like 8 to 17, right? I had like the whole precise timing kind of stuff. Like, I know golf isn't bowling, but it's got like the same, like, you need a set mechanic kind of deal. And I know I could get good at golf because I got good at bowling, and I got pretty good at bowling at a young age. So I would assume I could do the same with golf. Maybe not. Maybe it's a lot different. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the touch and feel. Like, you see what works, slightly tweak. If you're in sync with how your body moves, and you can feel like how, like, the different things, like, you can tweak slider and everything. Oh, I didn't know that, but I mean, yeah. So like at 17, I averaged like a 178 or something. I actually won scholarship money at a couple tournaments out of high school. At this rate, I'm gonna have 60% Debo. I mean, it could be fantastic. 60% Debo could be awesome. I probably would have taken Debo at 203. I'm not gonna lie. I probably would have taken him. Needing a wide receiver there and all. But yeah, we know a lot of competitive pool players that are strong golfers too. I actually was okay. I was never good at pool, like really good, but I was solid. We had a local tournament, usually like 60-ish people. It would double elim usually. Take about 6 hours to finish the tournament, like race to 2, best of 3, but it was always 8-ball. They didn't play 9-ball because most of the people sucked. But I would get top 8 like every time. I never won because obviously there are people who are just actually good at pool. And those people basically won every tournament. But I played for fun. It was a good time. That was years ago. I'm really not good now. Like, not at all. I mean, do I take another running back or not? We're going to take Cooper Kupp, actually. Like, all we need is to make sure that this team doesn't lose through the bye weeks. We're going to take Cooper Kupp. Give us some floor, another floor play for the bye weeks. And let's just double down on the Arizona thing here. Jeremiah Love gets hurt. We have both Arizona running backs. We got a 4-7-6-3 here. We got Tyler Shuck, Mendoza, Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson. We got Watson for the early part of the season, Mendoza for the back half of the season. Running backs, Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, Tony Pollard. So we went double anchor with Pollard to hopefully get in there, and then a bunch of guys hoping to get a week or two out of Woody Marks, Pacheco, Algier, and Connor. Hopefully Connor gets moved, and this is pretty valuable. Wide receivers, Amon-Ra, Terry McLaurin, like the not only anchor, but double anchor kind of here. And then Michael Pittman, Trey Tucker, Zachariah Branch, Cooper Kupp to like give us a little bit of a floor, like for some bye week stuff, right? And then Fannin, Jawan Johnson, and Eli Stowers. So we have Fannin, 2 of these tight ends stacked up. We have Trey Tucker stacked up. And do we have anything for... Oh, Rodgers is stacked up with Pittman as well. So I think it's a pretty solid team. I do really like the way that this team played or came out. So we got Alex. We got a 4-6-7-3 here. Bo Nix, Kyler Murray, Michael Penix, and Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur sucks. it's always Deshaun Watson. How dare you take the opposite side of my team? Running back, we got Jahmyr Gibbs, Jeremiah Love. The opposite side of my team again. Quinshon Judkins, Mike Washington, Braylon Allen, Kalen Black. Wide receivers, Tedero McMillan, Carnell Tate, Jordan Addison, Ricky Pearsall, Casey Concepcion, Jalen Coker, Pat Bryant. That's very strong as well. I really like everything you have here. And it got Trey McBride in there. That's fun. Trey McBride, Strange, and Gesicki. So you have McBride stacked up with last year's quarterback, Kyler Murray. Love it. I do actually like the team. Doctor the Professor, I believe you're a member. Let me search it real quick. Doctor, he is not. So if you are, say something in the chat. I'll see it. We got JT here, 5'6", 6'3". Drake May, Patrick Mahomes, and the backup Fields. Another Flacco share. I do think Flacco's good here. And Jameis Winston's a pick I do really like in Supa-Flex that I've not gotten to very much. Running backs, Kenneth Walker, Travion. You did the thing that I did last time or earlier. I don't mind this. You did it with two backfields. So you're stacking up your quarterback with running back, and you're doing it all the way. And then Emmanuel Wilson and P. Ryan. So you got the stack there with the backup as well. Backups to backups, right? Rasheed Rice, A.J. Brown, Devontae Adams, Alec Pierce, Romeo Dobbs, Jeremy Bernard, Tucker Kraft, Travis Kelce, and Hunter Henry. So you got a gigantic Kansas City stack. You got a Drake May. You got a pretty decent New England stack also. During Kansas City and New England's bye weeks, you're going to struggle a little bit, but I think you needed one more RB from a different team at some point. But your wide receivers are going to flex all the time. So if the goal here is just to make sure you get enough points to not lose and taking two backfields you think are going to be good, I don't mind it. We got Champ here. We got a 3-6-9-2. We got Trevor Lawrence, Matthew Stafford, and Bryce Young. The Bryce Young feels so good because he's the last real quarterback on the board. It feels like you got out. Still here. Don't love the team. Got it. A Who Crew member officially. Who Crew. There can only be one. We got we're battling. We're out here. Alex and I, our teams are basically we're Highlanders. Only one of us can survive. That is it. We got a 3-6-9-3 here by Steven. Trevor Lawrence, Matt Stafford, and Bryce Young. Running backs, David Montgomery, Rico Dowdle, Kenneth Gainwell, Tyrone Tracy, Dylan Sampson, and Brian Robinson. I ain't going to lie. I was hoping the Sampson made it back to me. I think the stack is nice there. I like the context of this running back room. You waited, and you still feel decently strong. Montgomery, Rico, I think are really good picks. And then Gainwell and Tracy, I think are going to see volume either way. And Sampson and Robinson are very, very good contingent upside picks. And Sampson probably sees the receiving game work. I know Judkins can do it, but they seem to like Sampson in that role. And with seeing this, I know your receivers are good. We got Puka, Garrett Wilson, Parker, Quentin Johnson, Diggs, Ridley, Malik Washington, Kirk, and Tyquan Thornton, Brock Bowers, and K. Dotton. Very strong team. If I were to critique it at all, the Christian Kirk or Tyquan Thornton pick, just throwing another name at running back would probably be what I did. But late capital picks, you just want them to hit. Solid team. We got Peanut here. We got 3-7-8-2. Jalen Hurts, Caleb Williams, Baker Mayfield. You went with three quarterbacks in your first, was it 3 in a row? So it did not. You got Chase Brown. Chase Brown, Bucky Irving, J.K. Dobbins, Rodriguez, Rashad White, Tank Bigsby, Taj Brooks. That is very, very strong at running back. Let's see what. I think you got, what, 2 decent receivers, and then you got just a bunch of names at the end, probably? Oh, no, you got 3 decent receivers. Nico, Ladd, Rome, McMillan, Hunter, Debo, 70% Debo incoming. You got the booty, Dontavian Wicks, Mark Andrews, Dallas Goedert. Very, very strong team. If you're a member and I missed your, I figured yin and yang, absolutely. But I want to thank everybody for coming out today. If I missed a review of you, let me know if you are a member. But we will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time. We are going to head out, and I am going to go chill in Fanspeak Network and their member-only stream. See y'all tomorrow. Have a great night. Peace.